Hello, my beautiful, fantastic, enigmatic, and secretive Scorpio. And they say I also need to add transformational. So this will be a key word, I feel, for this reading. Scorpio, welcome to me, Hilde K, into your tarot reading for November, where we will look into do what it take, what actions you need to make during November to take advantage of something new coming into your life. So we will do that from the position here of committed action. Do what it takes. So we will use my modern psychology tarot that's based on ACT, acceptance and commitment therapy, and my modern psychology Grand Lenormand, the self-compassion affirmation deck, and invite Mythos Tarot, guidance from the Greek gods. So we will have here the Greek ancient gods, the archetypes of them, to reflect what's going on in your life, your inner life, how that will come to life for you. So let's get started here and invite loved ones from the other side, angels, archangels, guides, to come with the messages you need to hear right now in your life. So messages for the Tower. You will be the rule breaker this month. Okay. Or the rules will break with you. I sense that. You will be the Mr. or Mrs., the man or woman of change. You will be absolutely meeting transformation. So we have the Tower here, and it's on the card here we have Poseidon, the sea deity, the sea god, also the god of horses. And we see here Justice, and it's represented by Themis, and Themis is the goddess of the divine justice, the unwritten rules in life, justice of the unwritten rules in life. And here we have Queen of Cups, Phoebe. I have difficulty to remember her area. Goddess of bright intellect and prophetic minds. So she's able to see around corners. She's able to see the unseen. So Queen of Cups is the one that's connected to the higher realms, connected to the spiritual world. This is absolutely some very great embracing energies there. And here we have Eight of Cups. And here we have Charon. And the Charon is the one that runs the boat from the living world to the underworld, over the river, to the other side. So this is something transformative that will take place. Taking the next step in life. And here we have Seven of Coins. Calliope. Who is that? Seven of Coins. We need to look again here in the guidebook. Goddess and muse of music, song and dance. Yes, she's the goddess of the light. Goddess of the fun. You have this on the observing self. Okay, this will be a fun month. November will be fun. Okay, absolutely. And Seven of Coins, this is looking out on different options. Maybe this, or maybe this, maybe this. Feeling the world is on your toes. You can do whatever you want. You feel free. You don't feel limited by beliefs or people around you or circumstances or whatever. You will feel free. free to have fun. This will be exciting because we will return to this, but later in the reading. So this is the theme here for this reading. The King of Wands, the passionate one, the one that wants to get ahead. This is the warrior king, the king of warriors. And the archetype here is superhero. And the life value is courage. So whatever you need to do during this month, you will do it in full. So let's see here what's the metaphor on the card is for you. The act metaphor. The rope bridge. You're standing up on a high cliff overlooking a narrow, deep canyon. You can see something you really want on the other side of the canyon. For example, intimacy, connection, or other life values. The only way to pass over is an old rope bridge right in front of you. You're not sure it's safe. A few planks are missing. It looks a bit worn. If this really were the situation, what choices do you have? Should you stand there and look over to the other side and think, no, this is not for me, or this is not safe to do this. Maybe I will look stupid, or maybe I will fall and die. So will the fear take over and control you? Or will you anyway try out this rope bridge? It's probably been there for a very long time and served very many people. But it's not perfect. Because we can procrastinate and put up, well, maybe next time. I see some leaf is missing on a tree over there. Maybe next time is better. Finding reasoning to postpone some actions. So I sense this energy is remember that what you do is what actually other people can see. The people cannot see. Other people cannot see your inner negotiations, your inner reasoning. They will see what you do. And that's all. And that you walk the talk. So I sense here it's the end of inner reasoning. This is the time for taking action, even if not everything is all checks, all 100 checks, they say, not need to be there. It's time to jump. And usually action takes place. What action we take usually is based on what life value we have, what life values we want to implement in our world through ourselves. And here we have the tower, Poseidon. And Poseidon is the ruler of the sea, the subconscious, the underworld. Not the underworld as Hades underworld. No, I talk about the subconscious world. And the tower, this is breaking something down. It's like the facade is brought down now. So I sense here honesty is the life value here. To be honest with who you are, to be honest to the world. Because Poseidon, he implemented things he thought was true. And he was not afraid for negative feedback. He was not afraid to be blocked or people talking on his back. He didn't care. He did what he did think was true for him. So I sense here you break down some wall within yourself, and we all can see the wall breaking down here. The wall of honesty. Because we see here justice. Justice wants the truth. And sometimes when we say the truth, we don't know how this will impact our reality, how it will impact the people around us, and how it will impact ourselves. And Tam is here. We're talking about rules that are not in the law book. You do not need to go to some court in real life. This is the mob, the court of the mob. So you will receive your sentence and your and how you will pay for that in one sweep. So I sense here that's why it's behind the blindfold here, because we cannot know how our actions will be perceived and how that reality will take place. So your present moment awareness, how you show up here in the world is I will do this. I will follow the rules of the higher realms, the divine laws here. And I will be able to take the impact on that, if it will be any impact, both positive and negative. Because Poseidon is not protecting himself. He's fighting for himself. And Phoebe here, the Queen of Cups. Experiential acceptance is about embracing the world, embracing your life, the good and the bad, just as it is. Not trying to avoid things, not trying to exclude things. And it's like you've been resting in the 3D world, and you've been avoiding the higher dimensions because it was too much to take in, and now it's time to embrace it again. You will embrace world again, and the spiritual world. So both will have its presence within you at the same time, the 3D world and the higher spiritual world. So you will embrace and use the toolbox from both these worlds. And when you do that, you don't know what will happen, because you declare to yourself, I'm able to take on things, what's going on here right now, just as it is, because I have the resources, I have the tools, I have the knowledge, I have the wisdom, I have the experience. Now it's the time to do that. Because we see here Charon traveling over to the other side, to the underworld. So the narrative within yourself, the new type, because this is in the cognitive diffusion, seeing clearly who you are, seeing clearly your narrative, how you make logic to your behaviors, how you make logic to what you have become, and how you make logic to move ahead. The reasoning, the logic, the story, the context. So you will bring people, you will be the guide to people. You will be the narrator of other people's life. You will be the sources. So you will guide people. And you are absolutely the number one oracle, the one that's have the possibility to put a focus on the transformative energies. I did really get the sensation of it's now it's clear, now it's logic has been said, been visible here for you. So what we have here, the 7 of coins, opening up for different options here. There are some change here that will take place because you haven't gotten the results you expected from the work. And you concluded you will bring joy to work. You will bring joy into your life. You will be embracing what feels light, the dance, the music, the companionship, the friends. You will invite that, because when you lighten up yourself, you are more, it's more easy for you to connect. It's more easy for you to download information. It makes it more easy for you to apply it, to see possibilities instead of difficulties. So you will have the overview of your inner world here, what your inner possibilities, and taking out what happened in the outer world, and you will do it with a light heart. See the possibility in everything you meet. Let's see here what we have here. New moon in Sagittarius. It's like you will complete this cycle during your Scorpio cycle. You will complete your task during November. You will ascend. Here we have Jason with, we see the golden fleece hanging there on the tree, on the oak in the forest of Dodona. And the new moon, this is a new beginning. And Sagittarius, it's a fire sign. This is usually the priest energy, the one that can convert what's going on in the higher realms and put it in practicality, and make logic of it, and creating the distance to it. And with the distance, I mean acceptance. Accepting the life realities. Okay, this was an interesting, very interesting and very fascinating reading for you this month, for November, for you, my beautiful Scorpio. So things will be clear for you, that you will step into new, much bigger shoes. You will have new spiritual downloads that will be applicable. People will come to you for advice, and you will be their guide. The guide to the higher realms. But that's all I had for you, my beautiful Scorpio. So see you soon again. Bye bye. Take care.